Okay, friends, all for art and art for all. Let's do a hawk. All right, so my hawk has a really nice line. The whole body is going to kind of go like this here. The whole wings, right? So this is its arms, same bones as we have, spread out in its wings. All of its fingertip bones are spread out through the wing. And then the rest of the body is this way. So I'm going to have a body that goes this way and wings that go this way. So let's make sure everything's going to fit. So I'm going to start near the top here and come down and stop before halfway. And now I'm going to have this head, and the head is going to have a bit of a shoulder here maybe, and then I'm going to go up and down for my head. And I'm going to come down in a nice sharp beak. And that beak is going to come down and go straight back up. And it's going to keep coming back at a bit, make a bit of a triangle here, right? And in a line here, I'm going to have my eye. And the bottom of this beak, I'm just going to hint at the bottom of that mouth right there. Okay. And then back from here and down is kind of its armpit, right? So let's go ahead and show that. Maybe I'll just start with a little tiny bit of a square there. And that square just gives me a place where I'm going to start to go along the wing, but not complete it. And that is where the wing comes together with the body. So from here, I'm going to change direction for my body. And that's my armpit. And then the other armpit is going to be over here below the head. So below the head, the top of my other wing is going to go out. So I'm going to come down and out. And then my body, there's a lot of muscle right in here. So I'm going to make this one kind of like a little triangle there. That's the other shadow of my of the shoulder. And then that line's going straight along the same line as the top of the wing. And then this goes in that way. Here's the rest of the body, the heart, the rest of the muscles there. So the body, as long as I make my body, is about as thick as my wing's going to be. So let's get the knee where that talon, the leg, is attached. And it's behind the head and down. So behind the head and down. I don't always connect every line because it kind of looks cool. And then I'm just going to show curled up kind of talons. Maybe just a couple lines. And then there's another one here. Couple little lines suggesting the feet. And that part of the body's gonna be attached over there. Maybe I'll show these two lines for where those muscles are. And now this is the base of my wing here, and the base of my wing here. So now I've got wings that are going to kind of fit my body. And I'm going to be a little bumpy, and the wing comes down and the bottom of the wing is parallel. So let me follow that line, and let me follow that line. And then I'm going to, there's a different type of feather in here, this little bit. These feathers are long, and then there's some smaller feathers in here. So I'm going to outline those smaller feathers, and they are below kind of my armpit. So here are those smaller feathers, and they meet up. And here are those smaller feathers, and they meet up. And then from there, these other feathers are coming out away from the body. So maybe I do a few lines, and I'm going to just do one side and let my feathers kind of overlap. I'm not drawing both sides of my feather, I'm drawing one side and it's overlapped. And now I'm going to fan out. So here's where I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to have one feather that comes out, and then I'm going to keep tracing. Maybe I even put some dots where my feathers are going to, the base of my feathers. And they make an arch. I can put other feathers in there. Come down, turn the corner at these dots. Turn the corner at these dots. And then if I need to fit some other feathers, I can. And so same thing here, where I'm going to start in and just do the one side of my feather. Oops, I did that kind of weird. Let me come down, down, down. And now same thing. So there's going to be, these feathers are flared out a little bit. So I do that one wild tip up there. And then maybe I'm going to go out and I'm going to start coming back this way, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so these are going to be feathers that are spread out more. All right. And then there are usually some smaller little feathers in here. So I just suggest them. So let me suggest those. I'm going to suggest them, I mean just, I'm not going to draw in the whole feather, maybe just the bottom of it where it would be. And so now I've got some variety. And then my tail feathers. The tail feathers are going to be what helps that hawk change directions and stop. Very important part of its flying equipment. And it makes kind of a triangle. And it's going to start with one big feather. So I'm going to start. I'm not going to connect it all the way it is there. I'm going to come down and do the one big feather. And then I want my feather to make the next feathers. They're going to make a line that's like a triangle. So I'm going to put I'm going to draw an imaginary triangle. And that's where this feather is going to meet. And that's my doggy coughing. Poor bye-bye. Hi, Finn. And then I'm going to have a triangle here. So I'm air drawing up here. And maybe this has a feather here. That feather is going to come in towards the body, These feathers are much larger, wider, flatter. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them at least, right? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then let's have them kind of overlap each other, right? So this one's going to go up, and then this one is just going to meet where it meets. So maybe I go over and up for this feather, and over and up for this feather, and then this feather, you can only see part of it. All right, and then if you want to add some fun markings to your feathers, depending on the species of hawk, it might have stripes along those tail feathers. So I'm going to go up about the same distance on all my feathers and give it some marks. And then what else can we do? That head, maybe I come, if I can make it come down and up a little bit, that little difference there, I round that a little bit. And keep that line going past the eye a little bit. And that's a pretty good hawk. So, all for art and art for all.